So basically hari ni kita just nak letting you know like what's coming up in the next few weeks, and then kita akan kickstart officially on the 15th of January. So if you allow me, I will just speak in multiple language. Kalau you're okay, I will speak in bahasa and English. Okay, boleh kan? Semua okay kan? Alright. So now, first thing I need to let you all know is kita akan bermula sesi pendaftaran kita. Maksudnya untuk peserta kita untuk daftar akan bermula pada 30 Disember. Okay, 30 dan 31 Disember tahun ini. So this is the opening untuk kita punya pendaftaran. Why we purposely do it on the 30th is sebab ramai orang kan mereka ada New Year resolution lah, itulah ni kan. So we want to tap on those kind of mentality that kita akan boost. So these 2 days kita akan buat early bird price. So the price that kita akan jual is RM99, RM99 for early birds. Okay, so you all can get to know first. Untuk early bird peserta adalah RM99. Harga original ya, harga the normal price ataupun normal price is RM149 untuk kita punya normal rate. Okay, so early bird 99. Early bird is only for the first 1,000. Untuk 1,000 peserta, 1,000 yang pertama, kita akan beri mereka RM99. On our last season, I think within 20 minit I think, kalau tak silap saya, kita buka pendaftaran 20 minit aja kita dah jual habis 1,000 tickets. So this season, I'm not sure how, sebab a lot of things is going on also right now. And then kita punya a lot of gym dah start buka, so ramai tidak akan bergantung on virtual lagi. But somehow we still don't know that this thing will explode or not. So we will hope for the best. But looking at the current situation, we're looking at the emails and everything, dah ramai actually start tanya, oh when boleh daftar, when boleh daftar. So it's looking good lah at the moment. Okay. Alright. So this will be the pendaftaran. And then kita akan mula secara official on the 15th of January. 15 Januari 2022 kita akan mula secara rasmi. That will be our first day. Okay. Now, sebelum kita mula 15 Januari itu, kita akan buat satu kita panggil pre-BSK. Pre-BSK maksudnya the first 2 weeks on the 1st of January kita akan dah start lah. It's like ala-ala let them feel what's about BSK. Siapa yang daftar awal, especially for the early birds yang 2 hari itu, then they can start to get to join some classes, some talks, this and that. We just give, so you know, like sometimes when they start to feel like, oh, I got joined this class, not bad, or these coaches, then they will start to promote. So the most powerful marketing tool in the whole world will be word of mouth. So they can spread for us. So you do your best, you start to promote yourself, they will also promote it for you. Okay, so this is what happened in our last season. Okay, so far clear kan on the dates. So I think this is the important dates need for you all to know. Semua okay boleh belum tidur lagi kan? Nampak ada orang dah pakai baju tidur dah, tapi belum tidur lagi lah. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, now back to the coaches. Now, sebelum saya mulakan dekat bab coaches, I just want to introduce you to my team. Sebab I cannot do all this thing alone. Okay, I have my Superman team, my super team. Alright. I'm honored to be the head coach again for BSK musim keempat. And I have this season, I have my assistant. Okay, assistant head coach. Let me introduce you to Coach Muhammad Yusri. Okay, so he will be my assistant for this this season. And aside from him, I also have, let me find him. Mana dia? Tak masuk ke dia? Sekejap Mana Coach Aileen? Aileen. So Coach Aileen is here. Is Mas Reka over here? Where is Mas Reka? Oh, Mas Reka. Tak buka video tak boleh nak spotlight. Okay. So Mas Reka and Aileen will be handling more on Zoom. Okay, on Zoom handling. So kan kita akan jalan virtual kan. So kita punya class, 2 of them will be helping you on managing Zoom. Mereka akan create an account, they will check with you, and then akan pastikan your Zoom session berjalan dengan lancar and everything. So 2 of our super ninja here, we call ourselves ninjas lah. Okay, Coach Aileen dengan Coach Mas Reka akan membantu anda sepanjang 8 minggu ini. So don't worry about that. Okay. And then kita punya virtual kan, kita ada e-learning platform kan. Kita ada e-learning platform. E-learning platform kita ada Coach Izzat. but I think dia tak ada hari ni. Coach Izzat akan bantu anda dari bab e-learning. Anything that you're not sure about e-learning, platform kita ada satu e-learning platform, daily pembelajaran secara harian. So kalau sesiapa yang tak faham lagi nak masuk ke ataupun yang peserta nak tanya this and that you don't know, you will refer to Izzat. But Izzat is not here tonight. Okay. And then we have also Coach Mabel. Where's Coach Mabel? Okay, Coach Mabel. This is Coach Mabel. Coach Mabel will be handling on corporate side. So obviously kita punya BSK ada 3 part. Satu BSK public. Us, we all here are focusing on public for sure. Then kita ada satu segmen lagi kita panggil BSK sekolah, where last season kita target 500 sekolah. And then third category is BSK corporates, where we go into corporates. So Mabel is the lead or head coach for corporates. Anything regarding corporates, you can look for her. Okay? All right, so far okay, yeah. And then who else I missed? Oh, Coach Reese. Coach Reese, are you here, Rizal? If you are here, can you raise your hand? Coach Rizal, I think it's not here. Okay, Coach Rizal will be handling this season. Kita akan special sikit sebab kita akan buat virtual and also physical together. Last season kan kita semua virtual lagi kan sebab PKP. So this season we will be special a bit. Kita ada virtual dengan physical. Coach Rizal will be helping me on physical side. Later I'll go in detail on how you can manage the physical. It's very easy and simple. Okay, so this is my team. So say hi to my team. All right. Okay, thank you guys. So I'm gonna put down. So remember them. Anything you can need help. I mean, everybody will help each other lah. So don't worry. Even aside from all my team here, the main admin team, we have like Dr. Shazid, Nara, Shuha, Zoe. These are all Coach Nuruz, Zainul, all are from the previous team. So memang mereka dah very mengenali program kita. So don't worry, if you have any question atau apa-apa yang tak faham, korang boleh tanya dalam group, mereka sudi membantu. Okay, cool. Alright. And Sharin, yeah. Alright, a lot dalam sini. Ada Dina, Fahana. Okay, so basically kita akan mula, as I said just now, the important thing that now kita akan buat sekarang apa yang kita kena buat is to make sure everybody punya profile up. Maksudnya saya akan perlukan gambar korang yang cantik-cantik belaka, yang handsome belaka. Get ready with all those pictures. If you don't have high resolution pictures, I hope you have lah. But kalau tak ada, try to get it. Sebab pictures memainkan peranan yang sangat-sangat penting. Korang jangan bagi selfie pictures, kita letak kat website, so dia macam tak matching. Orang lain nampak like professional dan tiba-tiba ada satu selfie. Macam tu. So try to have a professional look. You know, if you can use something like that, or probably I will just give you one example and then everybody try to follow the example and then we just go towards that direction. Okay, first we will need your pictures. You can provide us to about 2 or 3 pictures. Okay, we will choose one and then we will make sure that will be uploaded. And then Yusri, probably my team will come to the group and then kita akan buka satu Google Drive di mana korang kena isi. Few things to isi. Number one is your detail, obviously your name. Okay. What is your what is your specialties? Okay, so try to make it short lah. Jangan tulis karangan lah. Just make it short. Like you Zumba, you just put that Zumba. You know, like make it very short. And then we will have some details. We will give you some things that we need to get from you, and then you just fill up. Okay, all these details kita akan tayangkan dalam kita punya website. And this season kita ada 3 tempat yang kita akan jual the tickets. Last season only website. This season kita ada dekat website. We have our own BSK apps for information. I think a lot of people still don't know. This season kita ada apps, our own apps, BSK. So the apps, because I don't have so much time to show everything, but just letting you all know, we will have apps, and then kita juga ada Shopee. Okay, so dia ada 3 tempat yang kita boleh start do our jualan. But the most important part is our website, di mana everything, all your information about you will be on the website very clearly. Okay, so far understand, right? Okay, and today I think it's more onto me. I want to spend more time on Q&A because I'm not sure, because this thing is quite direct. I'm not sure how far you understand about this program. Ada yang I call dulu before you masuk. Ada yang directly dah masuk dalam group. So if you have any question, feel free to ask now. Okay? If you have any question, feel free to ask now.
I have a question.
Sorry, who are?
Mimi.
Mimi, yes, Mimi, yep.
Right. So when bila kita nak start the session, kan, when they do Q&A semua tu, we basically just share macam if I'm doing like macam if the plan for me is doing intermittent fasting, so I just focus on how to guide them using my way of doing it.
Yes.
Is that how it goes?
Okay, I think probably just now I didn't go that details. Allow me to just spend another 5 minutes to just let you know like what's the actual thing that you need to do. I think I forgot to mention that. Okay, the cool. Coaches supposed to have like that, yeah. The coaches, setiap coaches will have to conduct 8 classes of virtual classes. Maksudnya kita ada 8 minggu kan, 1 minggu you akan conduct 1 class. So bila, what time and what date you decide with your own group. That one is for your own little group. 75 people maximum, okay? And then 1 more class, means total 8 plus 1 more, the 9th class, that one is called open class. Open class maksudnya the whole program. Let's say kita punya program, let's say kita ada 3,000 orang. The last season you have 3,500 people. So you akan conduct 1 class for the 3,500 people. Okay, that's called the open class. So you have total 9 classes. 8 class within your own group and 1 class for everybody. Okay, now classes can be anything according to your expertise. If you yoga lah, if you are zumba lah, if you are talk, you talk lah. You know, it can be anything. That's why we call it bukan soal gurus. It's not about just gurus. It can be everything, mental health. Okay, now this is the main thing that you all need to do, the 9 classes. And then after that, how you get the 75 people is this. Kita akan letak advertise you on the website kan. So peserta akan datang. Dia akan datang. Okay, let's say dia nampak Mimi. Okay, I want to go under Mimi fly. So they will buy under her. So the moment Mimi fly capai 75 orang, then her account will close. Maksudnya 1 person, 1 coach maximum is 75 orang saja. Okay, 75 orang is maximum. And one more thing that you all need to know is the payment. Untuk kita punya early bird, kan tadi kita jual 99. Every 99 sold, you will get 40 ringgit. So it means you get about 40% from the cards. Okay, you will get 40 ringgit per head. Okay, now untuk 149 ringgit that one, you haven't confirmed yet, but most likely you get only 45. Why it's slightly lower is because this one is achieving the normal rate is supposed to be if I'm not mistaken, it's about 45 ringgit. Kalau tak silap, 45 ringgit will be donated to NGO, and the rest will go back to the coaches. So it means you will get only 45. But usually for those sold out fast one, minimum is 40 ringgit lah you get. So it's 40% you get. Okay. So let's say for example the 75 packs, the next one, mereka akan masuk dalam satu WhatsApp group, and you will be the leader of that WhatsApp group. So inside the WhatsApp group, obviously they'll ask any kind of questions. They'll ask you like anything lah. If let's say mereka tanya something that you rasa wah memang susah nak jawab, you don't know. Let's say like for example they ask you about diabetes, and then you are a Zumba instructor and you're not really sure how to answer. Please feel free to throw that question into our group, because we have like Dr. Shazay, we have like Dr. Kushairi, we have dietitian, we have nutritionist and Coach Nuruz, Ika. They are here, dietitian like Zainul. They are here to help you. They can help you out. So don't worry that you have questions that you don't know how to answer. Okay, so feel free. The team that I chose actually, and with Kevin together, basically everybody come from different background. So almost like we have almost everything. And then almost everywhere in the country, everywhere in Melaka, Terengganu, Kelantan, everywhere we have. That's why when we come to the physical part, we will do physical fiesta in every state. Ada KL punya fiesta, ada Kelantan punya fiesta, ada Terengganu. If you want to go, you go lah. But we try to focus on different states. This is what we're going to do. Okay. So far on virtual, understand ya? Direct. Virtual semua faham kan? Kalau tak faham kena tanya It's okay to tanya. Now, go to physical. Now, physical previously kita nak gabungkan dalam kita punya program directly, tapi because kita risau, kita dah start buat all this package and everything, tiba-tiba, touch wood lah. Tak ada wood. Touch wood lah, tiba-tiba ada PKP. So, peserta dah bayar, nanti tak boleh buat ni, tak boleh buat tu. So, it's very hard. So, at our final decision, kita asingkan dia. Whatever I tell you just now, the price and everything is only untuk virtual. Only virtual sahaja. So, you can do it anywhere. Even you're in Australia. Anywhere. Okay? Untuk physical, okay, Riza will come over and lead. Now, untuk physical, let's say for example macam Coach Zoe from Setia Alam, then she said that, I nak buat satu Zumba Fiesta dekat Setia Alam. So she can propose it out, she can let us know, admin team, okay, bila nak buat Zumba Fiesta ni, how much is the rate, what is the venue, time, and what is the maximum capacity. Let's say dia rasa boleh buat 100 orang. Okay, then you let us know. What we do is we will have you advertise in our apps. Sebab just imagine if let's say we based on last season punya results lah, kita ada 3,500 public orang. Sekolah tambah, so total overall is about 5,000 over peserta. Kita ada 5,000 peserta. At least 10% pun dah ada 500 orang. Let's say 500 orang ni so coincident dekat Setia Alam, they will come to your event. Okay, so on our BSK side, kita cuma akan ambil RM5 per head. If you charge RM20 ke RM30 ke RM40 ke RM50, that one terpulang to you. Every head count we only take RM5 and is donated 100% to NGO. BSK take nothing. I take nothing. Kevin take nothing. Okay, everything will be donated to NGO. Why we donate to NGO is sekolah. If you all know, the previous coaches will you all know, BSK sekolah is supported by NGO. You all know, right? Korang tahu kan? It's fully funded by NGO. So that's why those students that come in from BSK sekolah tak payah bayar, all free. Why they are free is because we take all this fund and support them. Yeah, this is how it works. Okay, so that's why we need this NGO to be around. So whatever physical event korang buat, okay, let us know, kita help you to advertise, and RM5 we'll take per head. So you just make sure you know how to plan lah. Kalau you ada nak sewa dewan ke apa-apa, let's say for example, we have our schools and we have institute. Untuk season ni kita ada big support from you, University Malaya. Correct me, I'm wrong. HP, is it University Malaya? Okay, University Malaya. And our one of our spokesperson is Dato' Lee Chong Wei. Dato' Lee Chong Wei will be one of our spokesperson dalam program season 4 kali ini. Okay, so he will be the one that come out to talk and everything to give support to our program. All right. Yeah, so far like that lah. And then all the fund will be funded to NGO to support our BSK scholar. So this is about it. Okay, what else I missed? Okay, so basically, yeah, this is the thing that you all need to know. Any questions? Ada apa-apa pertanyaan tak? Yes, Mibel.
Andy, this one is just something that just came to my mind. What if there's someone who wants to pay us money to go to their place to run event while we are running this? Because right now we are running this BSK, we have crowd kan. Kita memang ada crowd. So if certain organization, they would like to pay you money to use to have you to run events, say example like Zumba Fiesta, to run at their place, and then they're willing to pay you to run it there, and then so that you can attract crowd. We will help them, we will promote it anyway, right? And then we will put the venue there so it will attract crowd here. So how the money goes where?
I think for that one, because not every time we have this kind of case, right? So that one probably will speak separately with Rizal, because I empower Rizal to just handle and let him make the decision. But if you ask me, I will just proceed. I mean, everybody just want to make a little bit out everywhere, so I think I will just proceed as long as RM5 per head goes to NGO to support the school. That's all. Then whatever you all make, it's good for you all, just for you all, because this is an opportunity for you to make something. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Andy.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
And then kepada sesiapa yang nak buat event yang memerlukan dewan yang besar ke anything, you can let me know, can let us know the area, sebab kita ada gabungan dengan sekolah. So kalau kita dapat kebenaran daripada sekolah, kita boleh guna mereka punya facilities. Tapi kena pastikan sekolah tu under kita punya BSK sekolah lah. So kita boleh actually pinjam dewan dia, ataupun in a very minimum punya sewa, ataupun maybe I don't know, RM2 per head goes to the school, donate to the school, I don't know, something like that. So you can let us know. Then kita ada a few institute around here. Here's Coach Reese. Let me just share with everybody. Okay, this is ini pendekar Reese. Okay, Coach Reese. So he's the one that will be helping me, and we're going to do this what do you call it, physical events together. Yeah, Coach. All right,
Yes,
lambai
thank
sikit lah,
you.
Coach. Lambai sikit.
Welcome,
lambai
team.
sikit.
Selfie.
Okay.
Pemain setia.
All right. Okay. All right. Thanks. Okay. So, all right. Any more questions, guys, from the floor? Yes, Yusri.
Andy, there's questions inside the chat box. Maybe you want to go to the
I
chat
just saw.
box.
Yeah. Help me to see if I missed anything. Okay, I'll go to Cherish.
Go up a bit. Starts from Linda at 9:55. Linda, fitness coach. Like 5-6 messages on top. Her question is so physical.
Okay, physical is up to coaches to come up with a plan. Ya betul, Linda. You boleh buat apa-apa saja. Let's say for example macam coach Mas Reka. Okay, let's say coach Mas Reka from Sabah, dia ada gym sendiri. So kalau you rasa you nak promote your gym, you nak buat event dalam your own gym, boleh. Anything. Just make sure your program let Coach Reese know. Bagi tahu Coach Reese, so kita boleh plan from our side to help you promote ke apa. Macam tu aja. So the rest of the thing, then kita, take the headcount sendiri lah. What you need to understand one thing is, you need to pandai leverage on the crowd. Let's say kalau season ni kita dapat 3,000 peserta, you kena pandai leverage on 3,000 orang ni. Mungkin mereka dari merata, you don't know where they are from, but if they are near, they like the program, they will come. Sebab I tell you, physical going to be something that they will love more than virtual. Trust me. Sebab kan dah lama dekat PKP, semua duduk kat rumah kan, so it's going to be bored and then they want to come out. So it's going to be great. And I just spoke to Coach Reese. Kita akan ada one session dulu untuk kita punya coaches, and sepatutnya our ice breaking ceremony lah, ice breaking session lah. But then after that, Kevin mentioned that if can kita buka untuk peserta, but I felt too many people. So I felt if kalau boleh kita just stay with our coaches first. So it's like ice breaking, kita bersemuka for the first time. Untuk Penang, orang Sabah, orang Sarawak, sesakit lah jangan korang turun. But for KL, they're going to be our first event lah. Sebelum kita mula BSK, kita akan ada satu session. Is it dodgeball?
Relaunch.
You're going to do dodgeball?
Well, depends on the. Okay, I'm sorry interrupt. Okay, it can be anything. Okay, so of course, Kevin love dodgeball is something like to be unite all you guys, because I think kalau raise up, some of you guys have heard dodgeball but never experienced the game. Kenapa tahu? Kevin ada sini tak ada because he's very good. Okay, really good on dodgeball. I'm telling you, he's really, instead of tennis, dodgeball he's very good. Bola baling lagi power. Okay, so bola baling dia suka tapi rough, not fair for the girls. Yes, dodgeball is his wishes. Ada contact MAD, Malaysia Assured Dodgeball, so pun boleh buat, no problem. Tapi it's like this, kalau kita nak buat macam fundraising ataupun forum untuk apa ni, untuk NGO, if you guys coaches don't mind, let's we start contribute first from our coaches. Okay, kita tong-tong, kita sama-sama share, kita sewa tempat, lepas tu kita main friendly match. Kat situ kita pilih peserta, kita match. Okay, siapa yang tak power, geng Kevin. Yang power, geng Coach Reese.
I think Reese, what we can do, even kita kalau lah, let's say lah dodgeball kita tak jadi sangat ke, ataupun dodgeball jadi, the second session kita boleh buat just makan-makan session je, belum makan-makan okey je. Okay,
for that, since that kalau nak besar-besar, let's say we are talking about 50 or 80 or 100, I have to push it on the jump street. I think jump street can be FOC. Kalau super park, of course for coaches, admin untuk bawa 10 orang, bawa 20 orang pun masih boleh FOC. Okay? Boleh. Tapi kalau all others, maknanya I kena runding price lah. Okay? Pasal dia involve capacity public kan? Kacau. Alright.
I will speak to you lah. I'll speak to you on that one. I think we're going to do it very soon. I think probably like next week.
Before Christmas.
Before Christmas. Okay, Jun, Chris. Alright. Thank you. Before I go to Shuha, Kak Shuha sekejap Untuk jawab soalan Linda cakap wajib ke for each coach to do physical event? Dia bukan wajib. Dia tak wajib, okay? If let's say you rasa you nak buat, you rasa event you boleh boost, even though, let's say example macam Coach Nara, example lah, Coach Nara, Dr. Shazid dengan Nuruz. Let's say mereka dekat satu tempat yang sama. Korang boleh merge together and buat satu program yang besar. You can do. You can make like a 3 hours marathon, Zumba marathon, or 5 hours marathon. I don't know. You can come up with something. Okay, so you just let us know kalau korang nak merge together, it will be nicer lah. Instead of you seorang lah, lagi power lah kan. Macam tu. Okay.
Saya tambah
So
Andy.
that's not.
Saya tambah. Okay, for those
Yeah.
who are into the events ataupun physical, kita ada schedule. That's why I myself on my side pun tak ambil untung, tak nak ambil apa-apa pasal we wanted all of you guys just remember this program to be repeated for next season. Kalau making money, making good profit, whatever. So hopefully that all the coaches get chance to do it the same. Then we propose it. Tapi kalau macam susah-susah, macam not fairer ataupun Kevin apa rasa, lagi untung buat physical. Jom kurus kan konsep. Okay, so we try to be smart. The priority, like I said, given to the NGO because without NGO, there's no us. Okay, we fully support. Dia tak nak banyak, dia ada nak tiket dia, only her tickets, his ticket. Okay, so don't worry. Whatever come up to idea, NGO, sponsors, whatever, we put on the list pasal kita ada pecah pada 4 bahagian. Nombor 1, compulsory as my responsibility for physical. We promising to make it happen a 3 big event. Okay, I tak nak explain kat sini, kacau. Okay, number 2, which is when put this program physical, add some value. So that people aware that BSK is not bukan soal kurus, yes. Okay, so we are do more than beyond. Okay, so which is when come to value and making RM are 2 different things. Don't put all together. So you nak buat takut rugi, you nak buat tapi mahal. So value turun. So let's talk about value. We put all whatever services free ke berbayar ke, put in one page. Lepas tu baru fikir how to make money. For my side, I don't make money, so but I just give the advice, consult how from that can be benefit for all of us. Okay, itu saja. But all in calendar. Kevin dah siap buat contoh dummy tu kan, contoh-contoh. So which is you guys ada buat, jangan terkejut. You expected 20, suddenly 200 datang. Okay, pasal you guys are on calendar kalau registered.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach. All right, so yeah, the calendar and everything is accessible to all the peserta lah, nanti mereka boleh nampak. But let's go on to Coach Wah. Tahan sekejap tahan sekejap.
Yeah. Nak merajuk dah ni.
Jangan
nak
merajuk
tanya
lah.
sikit je. Nak tanya kalau
Coach.
kita buat the physical one, we can invite others kan? Public.
Okay,
boleh,
physical meeting in future. Tutup. Sorry Kak Syuha. Sorry Nenek.
Apa tu?
Physical meeting kemudian. Memang interesting. Okay, tutup dulu.
Tak, Kak Syuha, you mean you invite public kan je ke? Oh tak, maksud Kak Syuha is dia nak buat physical event dan dia nak invite public. Boleh.
Jawapan
Boleh, but my suggestion is kita cuba utamakan BSK. So what you can do is macam last season, remember kita buat virtual. Kalau you are BSK punya peserta, let's say lah you charge RM30. Let's say lah example So BSK peserta is RM30. Then orang luar bukan BSK, maybe you charge RM45. I don't know, example. So you akan nampak beza dia. So kita dapat macam, oh BSK peserta ni ada special privilege. Something like that. Okay, Syuha? Alright. So, okay, Sharis, I think I answered the question just now. So how many physical class? There's no limitation. There's no limitation. You can do as many as possible. And you can don't do also can. Thank you, Nara, for answering. Yeah, so what question can people forward? Boleh Linda answer the question. It's not right. Collaborate for physical event. Anything I missed? Collaboration.
Andy.
Yes, Coach Kaci.
Macam physical kan, dia bukan kelas yang busy sikit I punya my family. Bukan bukan daily just event saja physical.
You kalau nak buat physical tu, my suggestion lah, you create one, then you besarkan dia. Sebab Kalau you nak buat macam normal class biasa je dalam 10 orang, 20 orang boleh juga you nak buat hari-hari. Tapi kira macam tak berbaloi lah tenaga you kan. So for me I rasa kalau boleh you focus on 1, 2, 3 tapi you buat dia like you know like really massive kan. Buat dia besar. So that you terus pergi tu impact dia lebih besar. Macam tu. Sebab kita ada orang, kita dah ada peserta ramai. So leverage on the platform, leverage on the peserta, leverage on kawan-kawan, you know, like your other coaches yang berdekatan, merge up together and make a big one. This is my suggestion lah. Tapi kalau coach kacik rasa nak buat boleh je, tak ada hal. Okay?
Faham.
You should let me know if I miss anything ya. Kalau team under not ladies only boleh. Yes boleh. Atam Sazila. Tadi ada satu question. Atam tanya team under one not ladies only boleh. Sebab kita punya team when kita advertise dalam kita punya website to sell, kita ada macam ladies only, men's only belum lagi ada, but kalau you nak buat, so ladies only, and then English only, maksudnya the whole session dia nak bertutur dalam bahasa English aja. Ada.
Nenek only pun ada.
Nenek only, macam Kak Syuha dia letak
Nenek only.
berapa 45 and above dia only accept student 45 and above age. Tapi penuh guys, sekejap je dia dah sold out. So if you are specific towards apa yang you nak, boleh. Nanti kita ada satu form to fill up. This is all the requirement that you can put in. And then also kita juga akan ada categorization. Maksudnya macam doctors, Dr. Shazif, Pujari, everybody will be on one categories. Lepas tu ada nutritionist, ada dietitian, ada physiotherapist. So everybody will have their own Zumba. So let's say peserta I nak try, okay, aku nak cari siapa lah, aku banyak sangat kan. Tapi saya suka Zumba, so I klik kategori Zumba. Dia akan keluar lah muka-muka Zumba. So if you are Zumba, yoga, pilates, you letak je. Whatever you are good. So you letak. So every time under that category ada you. You know what I mean? Boleh Alright.
Andy, there's a question from Darlene. How about the diet for the participants? Any model that we have to follow?
Honestly speaking, there's no diet that you follow. It's more into you and how you explain to your peserta. Now, one thing about all this diet stuff, right? If you are not familiar on how to engage with them, one thing good about our program is we have our e-learning. You ask them to just follow kita punya e-learning. Dalam e-learning kita ada banyak. I'm not going to show it today because it's going to be very long. So in our e-learning kita boleh nampak lah every single day kita ada topik berbeza. Kita ada satu segmen yang we call it the Kurus Masterclass. Maksudnya dekat sana dia akan ajar pengiraan kalori, you know how to count your calories, macam mana nak lakar plan diet sendiri, all these things will be there. Okay, then aside from that, dalam program kita pun ada pakar-pakar nutritionist ataupun pakar-pakar dietitian yang mereka akan datang kira macam buat forum lah. Like last season kita ada Dr. Shazif, kita ada Zainul, they will come up, step up, then dia akan share experience mereka. Dekat sana mereka boleh tanya. So don't have to worry. Kalau you don't know how to like really monitor them, it's okay. You can just let us know. Then kita akan beritahu. Sebab this season, what I'm trying to do is, I will actually want the schedule, kita punya jadual, 2 weeks in advance. Maksudnya bila mereka masuk hari ni, mereka akan tahu, oh, minggu depan ada apa. Next day ada apa. At least 2 weeks in front, kita dah tahu apa kita punya schedule. So they can choose which class they want to go. This is my target lah. Like last season, a lot of things last minute. It's okay. It's a learning process, but this season we try to make it lagi mampat lah. Okay? I hope I answered the questions, Darlene.
Yep. But I have another question. If you don't mind.
Let's go.
Sebab I pernah buat kelas virtual and actual on the same time. So is it applicable here in BSK? Because of I also have neighbors who asking about BSK and they are not familiar with online. So is it okay if I do classes, they are in front of me, but on the same time, I also do it in the virtual as well?
Okay, for me, I will just stand from the point of view of as a peserta. So kalau hari ini I join Coach Darlene, and I actually saw before like those they are teaching physical class, but they put one camera and then they do virtual at the same time. Boleh, But the problem is what, you know, when the coaches too focus on the physical, sebab physical kan yang akan jalan kan, dia akan jalan merata-rata kan. So when they move around, it kind of feel like ignorance to the virtual punya peserta. Sebab peserta virtual dia cuma boleh tengok kamera je, tu je. So bila kita buat dengan virtual, kita akan face dekat kamera, talk to the camera. So they feel like, oh yeah, my coaches is looking at me. But if you're doing physical and virtual at the same time, you kena pandai lah nak main mata tu. Sebab kalau, this is what I felt lah, sebab I pernah nampak coaches yang buat macam tu. Tapi bila mereka walk around and everything, dekat virtual tu semua salah. Dia susah nak tengok, sebab virtual nak tengok ni susah. It's very hard to correct them sebab tak boleh sentuh kan. But physical boleh. So the coach end up spend more time dekat physical. So yang dekat virtual tu dia terabai sikit. Macam tu. So if you want to do both, you have to be fair lah, I would say. And you kena pastikan kalau you just think one thing. Kalau hari ni Darlene adalah peserta yang join BSK virtual. And Darlene, where are you from? Selangor.
Puncak Alam, Selangor.
Okay, let's say Darlene from Selangor. I peserta daripada Sabah. I like Darlene. I like to join her class. Tapi you know like, I tak dapat attention yang saya nak. Tapi I bayar. You get what I mean? So dia akan rasa macam tu. But if you know how to manage, I don't know how, but if you can manage, then it's perfectly fine.
Noted.
Okay, Darlene? Awesome.
Andy, I tambah Andy.
Boleh, Krish.
Kalau 8 minggu, your own activity, I think your own group boleh. No problem, because they know you. Tapi what Andy cakap, kalau Zoom live for all BSK team, itu kalau boleh, let's put priority for the online virtual. Try not to get. Kalau your own group yang weekly tu, you nak bantai live ke apa, itu suka hati aku. Tengok baju ni.
Okay, I nampak satu question daripada Coach Atam Shazila. Dia tanya, will we get access first for the masterclass gurus for us to understand? Yes, I think this one is also relevant to just now. Coach Imran did mention the tips that you all boleh cuba untuk familiarize the e-learning. Sebab bila your peserta dah masuk dalam e-learning tu, dia akan tanya, coach, hari ni cakap pasal topik ni, apa-apa, tapi you don't know what's going on. So don't worry. Macam last season kita beri 1 week ke 2 weeks, we give you early kan, this week. I think we give them early. I remember kita bagi.
Yeah, you need to give us their email address. We'll have to share the Google Sheet to them to fill up the information.
Oh, no need. I already have all the info already. Okay. When they register, they're already there. So we will try to get them on board after that. Yeah. So don't worry, korang akan dapat e-learning access earlier. Kita cuba 2 minggu lah, 2 minggu sebelum dia start. So korang ada masa untuk masuk e-learning, tengok. Sebab kalau tak nanti peserta masuk, dia akan tanya you, lepas tu dia tak tahu apa yang terjadi kan. So don't worry, kita akan bagi access dulu. Okay, Atam Sajila. Okay, great. Alright, what question? It's okay if you got not you need to go, Sharif, no problem. Okay, I think I'm done. 2 weeks, yeah, Imran? Yeah. So we'll give 2 weeks lah, at least. Okay, time check. 10:16, kita ada dalam 14 minit lagi untuk soalan. Any ada soalan? Oh, baiklah, season ni tak ada soalan langsung. Senang kerja aku.
Andy, question.
Yes.
I've spoken to schools before, and when I was using their halls as a venue, they wanted free tickets for their school people, for their students. So if let's say you have a list of the school halls under BSK Sekolah, will it be free for BSK Sekolah participants, or do they pay a ticket as well?
It's a very good question. I think this one will depend on schools. If let's say, for example, that particular school they minta, oh, you have to pay, then have to lah. But other school that they will give in like, okay, it's free. Kalau peserta tu dari sekolah lain. So that one depends on every discussion. Is very, very different.
Because based on my experience, let's say the school wants to join the session as well. Let's say that we do a Zumba class and we use a school hall, okay? And then the school hall can fit 100 people. We have to have a quota of how many people are free from the school and how many people are from us paying tickets. Otherwise, we'll have trouble in terms of the with the space, especially with the distancing and everything. So there's something that we have to, I think, fine tune whether the schools pay or not pay.
Coach Chris, I think this one probably you can just take into consideration.
Ada jawapan dah. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Ada jawapan. Semua organizer is like that. But my concern, first of all, kita bagi free. Whatever event you suggested, 200 orang. Tiba-tiba Kevin dapat NGO RM50. Okay, maknanya 10 orang je bayar. Okay, so which is very good lah. I cakap very good. Okay, cuma next time tak boleh dah. Okay?
Correct.
Okay, so don't worry. So I understand the capacity mau sekolah-sekolah dia nak free. Berapa? Check up je, 20. Okay. So but I got 100 people now. So now maximum capacity 120. Macam itulah. Okay.
Kita kena
have
cap
to
dia
quota.
lah. Kita kena beri dia cap lah, ya. Boleh lah, boleh. Yeah. Can lah.
Otherwise, the paying people cannot come.
Yeah, so
Correct?
for me, whoever organize, put the priority for NGO. How much collection can you do? Macam kita buat fundraise tu, betul. Kita ada target berapa kita nak buat. We do the best, we do whatever. So event you wanna do it, do it. Okay, kalau yang macam siapa Kak Cik nak buat tu, betul. Tapi kalau you buat tepi-tepi rumah, belakang rumah, suka-suka you, tak apa. Itu don't worry. Kita tak bisa tiket. Tapi you minta your name on the schedule, you expected certain numbers to be there, BSK to support with BSK people, BSK crowd. So at least the RM5 per head is there with a minimum lah. Something like that. Okay. More Andy. More. Use more question, please.
Okay, Dr. Shazif, your question.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah. I just have one question. Two lah, actually. The first one is, do we have a specific SOP for the physical activities that we are planning to do? All right. So like, whether the participants need to do a saliva test and things like that. And then secondly, if we are going to do this physical event, do we have like special like baju ke, giveaway ke, or the RM99 is this for the BSK, or do we have like free gifts like baju and things like that?
Okay, very good question, Dr. Shazif. I think we did talk about it before, Coach Ruiz. Okay, for the RM99, it's solely virtual saja, nothing to do with physical. So physical, they want to join. Let's say for example, kalau kita ada, I think we have about more than 10 coaches from KL. So I would see dekat KL dengan Selangor akan ada lebih banyak physical event. That's what I saw lah. So kalau saya seorang peserta, ada join RM99 under Dr. Shazif, that's only virtual, only him. So let's say I nampak, Coach Ruiz ada buat event kat Putrajaya, I nak pergi. So yang itu bayar asing. Dia bayar according to that event. That's the thing that I mentioned lah. Now untuk SOP, hari itu kita ada mention about kita nak masukkan the charges of the test kit dalam kita punya charges. But Ruiz, I think I haven't talked to you about this. When I spoke to Kevin said kita cuba jangan membebankan kita punya peserta. So we don't want to like tiba-tiba event tu RM80, RM90, we don't do that. So if possible, we still have to think of a way, especially safety lah kan. SOP kena jaga.
Andy, don't worry about SOP. Sorry, aku panjang-panjangan, tak apa. Anyone have done event now, a group who done it by now, dia dah tahu, okay? So contoh kalau you buka wedding, sama juga, dia ada SOP dia, scan. For me, on behalf of BSK, every of event yang registered under Kevin, under BSK will have your own registered My Sejahtera. From that, you can scan whoever come and after. So give them 2-3 days, you get your My Sejahtera update. So bukan under your own name, tapi that area. So macam you buat kat kawasan taman, okay tak apa, open space. Tapi each peserta akan scan. So temperature pun kalau you buat pilihan, most important, the rest is standard. Of course kita tengok My Sejahtera which is vaccinated and so on, and make sure we have our own procedure, SOP. Before they turn up, make sure they are not on the history of record, ada blacklist or red color lah. Okay, something like that. So kit is good, tapi it will take so much time. Kalau 50 orang, ada setengah jam, kelas akan lambat. Okay. Sometimes
I think the one that you mentioned tadi lah, important lah. We just get the My Sejahtera sebab if you want to get everybody to do the saliva test, it's going to be like super long queue. Same thing like macam nak masuk mall lah. We just get the My Sejahtera. But it's a good question asked by Dr. Shazif sebab at least everybody lebih dah tahu lah, Okay, thank you, Dr. Shazif. I hope I answer all the questions. Okay, Linda. Time check, 10:32, 8 minit lagi. Yes,
Hello
Linda.
Andy.
Hi.
Dengar tak?
Boleh.
Dengar?
Boleh.
Okay. About the pricing tadi tu, early bird is RM99 kan?
Betul.
So untuk 1,000 peserta tak awal. So after dah habis that 1,000 peserta, the price will go to 149, is it?
Okay, actually our planning now is 99, 129 baru pergi 149. Maksudnya 99 untuk 1,000, 1,000 hingga 2,000 is 129. And then lepas 1,000 is 149. Tapi we don't want to announce that yet lah.
Okay.
So mungkin kita akan tukar strategi kita depending on the first 1,000 hit.
Lepas tu macam kira kalau macam I nak promote dekat I punya team kan, memang akan encourage dia to go for the early bird.
Betul.
So bila yang terlepas early bird ni, ini senario lah, mungkin diorang tengok macam 100 129 because last season is 69 and then 99 kan, macam tu kan. So dia macam nampak price hike sikit lah kat situ.
Yes.
So what can we tell our participants yang nanti terlepas the 99 tu but they still interested to join? Macam ada any features macam I boleh highlight lah ya, the physical things tu.
Okay, very good question. Thank you, Linda. Okay, honestly speaking, dari segi pricing, I think only the admin team tahu lah. A lot of coaches pun actually don't know. Last season, we are actually dalam hutang tau. Maksud saya dalam hutang maksudnya, kita buat 60, our original price last season is RM99. Tapi kita bagi early bird RM69. Remember? Tahu tak kenapa kita bagi RM69? Sebab we thought that kita ada support from Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, KKM. So the funds supposed to be coming in, tapi at the last minute tak dapat masuk. That's number one. Number two, kita punya cost actually tak dapat cover disebabkan all this thing happen. And then end up NGO, the fund yang sepatutnya pergi kat sekolah, dia terbalik masuk pula ke public. So it became huru-hara last season.
Okay.
I think some of the coaches know. So actually untuk price RM69 dan dapatkan 80 coaches, master coaches, I think it's dekat Malaysia tak ada orang boleh buat. Seriously. Tak ada orang boleh buat. So kita that time kita dah kira like super underpriced tadi. Sebab kita punya target is like that. Kalau KKN dapat funding, kita nak cuba kurangkan the beban untuk kita punya peserta ataupun rakyat Malaysia. So we want to pull down the price so as low as possible. But kali ni kita tak boleh nak take the risk. So we have to go into our original case. Maksudnya 149 is our max. Tapi apa yang ditambah tu, obviously kita akan have different class of master classes and everything, and then kita punya e-learning sebab ini dah musim keempat, kita tak nak berulang lagi. So our e-learning, we have new stuff coming in.
Okay.
And then obviously we're going to bring in, our target now, we're going to bring in 3 international coaches. Yeah, the 3 different type of stuff. Just let you know, there's one UFC fighter yang akan buat kelas MMA. And then after that kita akan ada apa lagi? The 3 international coaches and 3 tiba-tiba tu. But we have a lot of stuff coming in, different from last season. And kita ada Dato' Lee Chong Wei will be with us also this season. But then if you were to ask me, I would say the price is
artis ada,
artis
macam Andy.
Artis memang ada ramai lah. Okay, kita akan ada ramai. Mimi Fly also. Okay, it's with us this season. And I would say sebab last season memang kita, I don't know whether you all agree or not lah, untuk RM69 you dapat program macam ni yang gempak satu Malaysia. I think it's super cheap bro.
Yes, super cheap. It's super cheap.
Yeah, so we actually underprice it like very low. That's why this season kita tak berani ambil risiko, so we go on original price.
Okay,
so this thing dia melonjak.
Kira kalau macam ada yang terlepas early bird price tu kena kreatif sikit lah untuk promote.
That's why I would say
Get
the
the
1,000 kali ni memang akan laju lah. Memang akan laju lah. Last season 30 minit kan, this season mungkin 15. Sebab the next tire dah tinggi sangat. But we will try. Sebab untuk RM99 kita akan letak dekat kita punya website tau. Untuk RM99 kita tak contribute to NGO. Sebab it's very low already. So untuk 129 dengan 149 baru kita contribute to NGO to support the school. Yeah.
So if the physical would be additional lah, charges siapa yang nak boleh bayar lah, tak nak tak apa kan?
Betul.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
all. All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Coach Aileen
Andy,
Azul Arifin.
Andy.
Okay, ya.
Andy. Kak Cik.
Apa ni? Kak Cik, yes.
Apa? Yes. Tiket free macam sebelum-sebelum ni ada ke?
Ada. Kita akan
Ada
ada
juga,
buat untuk promotion. Same thing lah, kita akan ada promotion untuk buat discount shout out lah. Tapi this time round sebab last season kita bagi banyak tau. Kita beri dekat 300 tiket kalau tak silap saya. Dan dengan cara pemberian macam tu, about 300 tickets we give out. So this season we are targeting same lah, about 300 jugalah. Ada, memang akan ada.
Voucher yang untuk macam season lepas kan ada macam coach ada dia punya apa kupon kod tu yang untuk
Yes,
tahun ni ada.
Yang tu kita pun akan buat.
Ada juga.
Ya, kita akan buat yang tu juga. Slow. Okay, Coach Wan nak job link. Okay, Coach Riz.
Itulah soalan dia, Kak Cik potong line ya, tak angkat tangan. Okay, thank you.
Oh dah tanya. Okay. That's the soalan. Alright. The last season kita punya marketing plan I think is quite successful. I don't know whether you all agree or not. I think boleh lah, not bad. So that's why I think we're going to re-implement ataupun kalau if you have any ideas of how to make it even better and smooth, feel free to just let me know or let our team know. Okay, we will be very happy to explore it. Okay, good. Okay, if I miss any questions, sekarang dah 10:29. Kalau tak, kita akan bersurai dalam 2-3 minit lagi. Any more questions from the floor?
And
we will have another. Sorry, before Mabel. Before I move on, we will have another meeting probably next week. So I hope you guys get ready. Kita akan ada meeting at least sekali seminggu sampailah kita kickstart sebab we will need you all to align everything already. Kita akan dapatkan info this and that. And kalau boleh, kita punya group chat tu try to keep it professional so that kita tak dapat message yang melambat banyak. Sebab kadang-kadang let's say for example macam Dr. Shazif, dia nak pergi attend one customer, dia nak pergi attend one patient, dia balik 2 jam kemudian dia nampak 200 message, nak macam mana nak baca ni. So we try to keep it professional, kita cerita benda yang sepatutnya and then try to stick to the topic lah kalau boleh. Okay, kalau boleh lah, I know it's hard, kadang-kadang kita nak chat kan, it's okay you chat. Cuma kan kita try to make it more professional. And also one more thing, saya akan create lagi satu group. Yang group itu akan dipanggil info group sahaja. Maksudnya semua info-info penting ataupun link-link yang penting saya akan masukkan ke sana. So kalau korang rasa macam group yang kita ada sekarang ni terlalu banyak, you takut you termiss, then you can refer to that info group. Info group adalah yang penting saja. Cuma admin yang boleh hantar message macam tu. Okay? Dr. Syazir kalau message 200 boleh PM. Okay. Please do 9:30 PM meeting, coach. I will try to fix it at one time lah. We see how. Sebab I pun after class. I know everybody also have classes. Sebab aku tak nak lewat sangat. Takut korang tired. Okay. Any more questions?
Andy, question. What about
Yes,
the Zoom link that I saw in the group? December 14 tomorrow. Is that happening?
Oh yeah, that's the TOT, right? Okay, the TOT. For the TOT, we call it the train of trainer. That one is open for public this time. Kevin want to do the first time open for public. So sesiapa nanti akan share the link dalam kita punya group. Siapa yang rasa nak try ataupun nak lebih mengenali the TOT punya program, kita punya BSK ada 2. Satu BSK yang ni yang kita buat ni. Lagi satu BSK kita panggil BSK TOT, Train of Trainer. Maksudnya dekat sini korang boleh dapat certification untuk become one of the certified BSK coach. Tapi yang itu ada agenda lain. Bukan ini saja. Dia akan ada agenda to the corporates lah, dia akan dapat ini. So kalau korang nak tahu lebih lanjut, you can join tomorrow meeting. Nanti kita share dalam group. Okay. Then one more thing is Mabel. Mabel is the lead of corporates. But Mabel, it's already 10:30. You know, how long we will take?
5 minutes.
Okay, boleh tak kita dapat 5 minutes for Mabel? Sebab Mabel want to share something from corporates. Can?
Okay, very.
After that, group photo yang lari dulu. Anak group photo. Okay, let's go, Mabel. Sorry, Mabel, I'll take your time.
No, it's okay. It's a very quick one. I'm planning to do another session just for BSK corporate on Wednesday, just for our coaches, BSK4 coaches. Team first. Yeah, it's gonna open for public lah. Anybody can do it. Tapi untuk when Rabu maybe let's stick it to same time, 9:30 malam. We will do I will do a preview, not preview lah. Just to share with you what is BSK Corporate all about. Sebab actually we are looking for BSK Corporate agent. So to become the agent, if you can find a corporate and you close a deal to ask the corporate to run the BSK for their staff, you get 1,000 ringgit commission. Yeah. So for one corporate, imagine if you can close 10, 20 corporates, you earn 10 to 20K. And if you have 100 corporates on hand, you earn what? 100,000 K, 100,000. Yeah. So yes, okay. So it's a huge potential for this BSK corporate. And if any of you have anybody from the corporate that you would like to reach out to, you can come and get to know more. BSK corporate, it's almost the same like the BSK public, but there are some different things. Pricing and everything is different as well. So this Wednesday to get to know more, and also you can pitch to the person that you would like to reach out to. Okay. And let's see, and also we plan to run BSK corporate parallel, the timing parallel as BSK public. Tapi BSK corporate memang all year long lah, tapi kita nak gather as many corporates as possible so that we run all the program together in January 15. So right now is the best time. If you have anyone in mind, we just take this whole December and until mid of January, we just go catch fishes out there in the pond, in the ocean. All right. So if you have any question right now in your mind, faster write it down. You can just throw all the question to me on Wednesday. Okay. So basically that's all. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mabel. Thank you. Mabel is coach from Penang. So kalau korang ada apa-apa pertanyaan mengenai BSK Corporate, feel free to drop her a call ataupun drop her PM. Okay guys? Boleh? Alright. Jom kita bergambar. Amirul. How are you, Amirul? Korang nampak you buka video Amirul.
Hai.
Amirul is one of the rock climbing punya coach. Dia yang ajar saya rock climbing. So Amirul, you kena pastikan you buat event rock climbing tau.
Okay,
Kita datang
alright.
support. Dekat Batu Cave yang rock climbing tu, inilah dia coach dia. Okay, let's do a photo. Okay, I stop sharing